Hi. Stone's been here since 1992. We're an environmental consulting firm. We've got a group of environmental consultants that are scientists and engineers and other professionals who work real closely with our clients and within a culture of technical expertise and problem solving for clients. And one of the things that's really key for us is the connection between our consultants and our clients. And it's a culture that over the years has really, it's generated a culture very similar to what we heard about in a lot of ESOP companies. As Don said, early on our founders were thinking about how they would transition this company. In 2003, started exploring some ways to start with employee ownership. And we actually ended up with an internal employee transition where employees were being provided an opportunity to buy in. And that was working slowly. It was being funded internally by growth, so there were constraints on the ability for the company to generate enough for more and more employees to be part. We got up to a point where there were 11 employees that were also shareholders and owners, but we were also getting to a point where our owners were thinking more seriously about retiring in the next 5 to 10 years. So we began to look at some of the alternatives. The ESOP turned out to be a wonderful alternative. We went through a feasibility study and a desirability study. We had a good sense it was feasible, but we wanted to make sure it was also desirable for Stone and for our employees in the way that we did business. So we started off on that about a year and a half ago and kind of quickly came to the conclusion that there was a great match between an ESOP culture and the kind of culture that we had at Stone. There was a great deal of transparency. There was a great deal of focus on employee development and developing them as long-term owners, only they had no ownership stake before. This was an opportunity to really say everyone will have that ownership stake. So we are brand spanking new. We actually became an ESOP on January 8th. So some of these folks are like big brothers who've been doing this for 10 days. We haven't rolled out much yet. At this point, we actually kind of rushed along. We had a transaction within our company that also provided some great tax benefits. There are tax benefits for owners when you become an ESOP. And in this particular case, the two of them went along really well together. And so we kind of jumped on and pushed along some of the process. The process still was very employee driven though. We pulled together a group of employees who got to define what the plan looks like. An ESOP, in fact, is a retirement plan for our employees. And we said, who should help to define what that looks like? Who better than the employees will benefit from it? So we pulled together a group of folks to define what that plan looked like. And their job from now on will be to say, now how do we continue to build this ownership culture? How do we continue to educate folks about what this means, what it doesn't mean, and make it a really positive for our business, for our clients, and for all of our employees. And so we're excited to be part of this group as everyone else is. It took a long time, but we're glad to be there.